So our last what-if scenario was saving at 15% through all of the various decades, and we saw that there was a shortfall in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. So I wanted to take a look at what if we changed that scenario and instead of 15%, we modified it so that we could reach our goal. And in this scenario, we're looking at our 30s. That's where we start saving. We're going to save 22%, and we're going to see that by our 60s, we've reached our goal of $1 million portfolio. And we've done it, but we've had to save more. In our 40s and 50s, in order to reach that goal, we'd actually have to save 34.5%, which might be achievable, but would be very tough, and you are going to get to that near $1 million goal. And so it's kind of understandable where they say that the portion of people working past the age of 75 has more than doubled since 1993. So we'll take another look at that 40s to 70s. If we take away that 34.5% and we do a more reasonable 22%, the timeline for us achieving our goal is through our 70s, and we do reach our $1 million portfolio. That's one way to do it. In our 50s and 60s, it would be a near impossible 65% savings starting in our 50s and working through our 60s to get a $1 million portfolio. So what if we extended that from our 50s to our 70s and did 33% of our savings of our salary? We could reach close to $1 million, $980,000 at a 33% goal. And then we have to look at the last one. We didn't start saving till our 60s, saved through 2 decades, our 60s and our 70s, this time at a very ambitious 50% goal. And we are getting up to $890,000 as a potential portfolio investment. So if you look at the trying to achieve our goals and modify the savings rate, we can work from our 30s to our 60s at a 22% rate to achieve it. In our 40s, we would have to work through our 70s, at a 22% rate. In our 50s, the savings rate would have to increase to 33% to get close to $1 million. And in our 60s and 70s, the savings rate would be a very ambitious 50% to try and approach that $1 million portfolio.